Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes, I see. Very well. As you wish.
Your top tower is under attack!
My favorite customer.
Enough hide and seek. As the twins direct. I thirst. Blood is in the air. By the flayed ones. I go. So it shall be.
Unstoppable!
I smell blood. Flayed twins guide me.
Don't let your middle tower fall!
As you wish.
Let's talk about your top tower.
So it shall be. Yes. By the flayed ones.
Worthy tribute.
Enough hide and seek.
Your middle tower is under attack! Your middle tower is under attack.
The search continues. Blood is in the air. Very well. Flayed twins guide me. I go.
Let's
Such
talk about
blood
your
shall
top tower.
spill. By the flayed ones.
Your top tower is under attack!
Gold. Blood feud. Very well.
Killing spree!
First. I go. Enough hide and seek. Flayed twins guide me.
Let's talk about your top tower.
Invisibility.
Fresh meat!
As the twins direct.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yes. So it shall be. As you wish. As the twins direct. Enough hide and seek. The search continues. Been ready. It's not time yet. Very well. I go.
Your middle tower is under attack.
As you wish.
Your middle tower has fallen. You do know what you're doing, right? Is under attack.
For the twins.
Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Let's talk about your top tower.
Blood is in the air. Flayed twins guide me. So it shall be. Yes. By the flayed ones. Not yet.
Ah! Fresh meat!
Let's talk about your top
Double kill!
The twins direct.
The pay!
Yes.
top tower has fallen. Is this going to be a pattern? You really should look at your bottom tower.
Yes. Very well.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
The search continues. It's time.
Your top tower is under attack.
I smell blood. I go. By the flame.
Let's talk about your top tower.
Not yet.
Ah, fresh meat!
Killing
Your top
spree!
tower is under attack.
Enough hide and seek. I'm not ready. So it shall be. I smell blood. Flayed twins guide me. I smell blood. As you. Yes.
Killing spree!
Very well.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
As the twins direct. Blood. As you wish.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
So it shall be. Flayed twins guide me. Blood calls. I'm under attack. Enough hiding.
Dominate! Dominate!
My last.
Don't let your middle tower fall. Your middle tower is under attack.
The flayed one sent
Your
me
middle
for
tower is
blood.
under attack.
I'm not ready. I smell blood. The search continues. Blood in the air.
Your top
Double
tower
kill.
is under attack. There's really no reason to stand for this.
It's not time yet. The search continues.
Mega kill!
So it shall be.
You really should look at your bottom tower. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen. Your bottom tower is under attack.
Killing spree! Double kill!
Blood calls for blood. Not yet. I will drain you dry. What's yours is mine. As you wish.
Worthy
Unstoppable!
Love a good slaughter.
Let's talk about your top tower. Let's talk about your top tower. Your top tower is under attack!
Transfused.
Now
There's
that you've
no more
collected your
top tower.
thoughts,
Let's
I
do
thought
this.
this might happen.
Yes.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Very well.
Killing spree!
For the raw twins. Blood gold. I go. Blade twins guide me. As you wish.
The enemy's top tower just shattered into little pieces.
As the twins direct. By the flayed one.
Double kill!
Very well. So it shall be. Yes. It's not time yet. Enough hide and seek.
You really should look at your bottom tower.
Steal one, send me straight. The search continues. Go. Enough hide and seek. By the flayed ones. So it shall be.
Boy, fresh meat!
Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant have fortified their structures. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Blood-shrouded
Why
peaks,
is this
I
happening?
return. I go.
Killing spree!
What's yours is mine. The twins guide me.
Dominate! Double kill! Triple kill!
Worthy tribute.
As the twins direct. I grow stronger. Not yet. Hemorrhage. The search continues. As
I'm sorry, who are you again?
very well. For the fleeing one. Blood money. I go. Open your vein. So it shall be. As you wish. Your blood is mine. Flame twins guide me. As the twins direct. Yes.
Don't let your middle tower fall.
Double kill!
Blood runs cold.
You should not have crossed me.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is gone. I tried to warn you. Don't let your middle tower fall. Your middle tower is under attack. Middle tower is down. You just let them.
I'm bigger than you. Let's get
I live
Your
to
middle
fight
barracks
another
have
day.
fallen. You really need to do something about your middle barracks.
Between them. The search continues.
Your middle barracks have fallen.
Killing spree!
Your blood is mine. Blood guides me.
Double kill!
I'll do the same.
I claim your blood. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. By the flayed ones. Very well. Black King Bar. Enough hide and
The
seek.
enemy's middle tower didn't know what hit it.
The search continues.
Fire have fortified their structures.
Flayed twins guide me. I smell blood. As you the twins direct. By the flayed one.
Oh, Roshan. Something tells me we haven't seen the last of him.
Is no more.
I guess Radiant fortified their structures. Your top tower is under attack! Your bottom tower is under attack. This is not cool. Your top tower is fallen. Bottom tower is gone forever. Your top barracks won't last long at this rate. You really should look at your bottom tower.
The blood hunt continues.
Your bottom tower is under attack. You really should look at your bottom tower.
I'm under attack. I go.
Killing spree!
Go. Blood. I go. So it shall be. Enough hide and seek. As the twins direct. By the flayed ones.
The enemy's
As
bottom
you
tower
wish.
is gone. You did the right thing.
Worthy tribute.
I gain strength. Yes. Yes. Very well. The search continues. By the flayed ones. Flayed twins guide me. The search continues. Very well. Enough hide and seek. Yes. As you wish.
I deserve this.
As the twins direct. I go. So it shall be.
Everyone.
Your venom consume you.
Double kill. Killing spree. Triple killing spree.
The enemy's top tower
Dominate. Double kill.
Force me. This ice in
Double kill.
defense.
Your bottom tower just fell. Maybe you shouldn't look. Bottom barracks under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Hey! They're attacking your bottom barracks! Your bottom barracks have fallen. You know your
what
bottom
this
barracks
means.
are under attack. Your bottom barracks have fallen. Who's gonna clean that up? Don't let your middle tower fall! Your top barracks have fallen. The enemy now has mega creeps.
I seek anew. Very well. So it shall be. My strength grows as you wish. By the flayed ones. The search continues.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Enough hide and seek.
Double kill. Double kill.
I would drain you dry. It's not time yet. I go. Yes. I'm not ready. Anyone send me straight. Flayed twins guide me. I'm not ready. As the twins direct.
Dire structures are fortified.
It's not time yet. For the twins. I'm under attack. Let's strike.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks have fallen.
Enough hiding.
The enemy's middle barracks are
Out
no
for
more.
blood. As the winds direct. Very well. Not yet. Flayed twins guide me. go.
Worthy tribute.
Yes. The search continues. It's not time yet. So it shall be. By the flayed ones. I go. Very well. Enough hide and seek. So it shall be. By the flayed ones. As you I thirst. As the twins direct. The search continues.
Double kill!
Honor.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm under attack.
Double kill!
Radiant structures are fortified.
My blood runs strong. Flayed twins guide me.
Cast fun on the frozen shore.
As you wish. Not yet. Not yet. As the twins direct. Not yet. Under attack.
Middle tower is down. You just let them...
Double kill!
Dire victory!
Defeated.
quality at TIs. I would say like he always pops off. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what he has prepared.
Yeah, and no surprise that it's Falcons players there, Team Spirit players, and the odd one out maybe also in 33, the only player that has won with two very different organizations with two very different lineups, like completely different. And here are the two-time hopefuls. This group keeps getting bigger and bigger, Fly.
Yeah, there's a lot of names here that, you know, you would not be surprised if they're going to win again. Starting from somebody like Saksa, you know, an amazing player. You have people like Bach, which I highlighted earlier. You have the Liquid, you know, trio between Nisha, Mickey, and Boxy. So there's a lot of people here that I could see taking it all, and they've looked really strong coming up to this tournament. And it's just incredible to just be able to consider yourself, even for the running, to be a 2-time winner or a 3-time winner. It's crazy, you know?
It is crazy, and it is all within grasp. That is going to be something that we cannot understate time and time again, because the playing field is so even right now. We are going to their opponents here, LGD. There's a lot we need to talk about with this squad, because this squad has high hopes. This squad has Thompson, and I think there are so many eyeballs on this team right now. It's the LGD, the organization, making it back into Dota 2 as well. I think that gets a lot of extra points there as well for attention there. Saber, how do you feel about this roster? Honest question, where are they in your predictions?
Yeah, I put them winning the decider, the 5v5.
The elimination. Same.
Yeah. I think this team is super nice. I've talked to a lot of these players at EWC, especially King Jungles and Theo, and they're just lovely people. I would say King Jungles especially. I feel like he kind of came out of nowhere like 2-3 years ago, and he's just been getting better and better and becoming more and more of a personality over these years. He's just extremely charismatic, and also, more importantly, he's a really good auto player. I hate playing against him in pubs. He is similar to Whitemon, that he usually just destroys me in lane. I want to go farm the back camps, and then he's there as well, blocking my camps. But yeah, it's not only him. They also have Yuma, extremely talented player, and you know,
one of the most improved of the last like 2 years. The guy, incredible carry player.
Yeah, he has like so many heroes that he can play, and yeah, I would say very consistent as well.
Yeah, I want to take a step back to KJ though, because I think KJ also got a lot of new fans last year. I think a lot of people will remember at previous international when his team came top 6. He gave a killer of an exit interview, and we have, in case you missed it, we got a little snippet for you.
It's you that's watching that makes this special. If it weren't for you, this would be very boring. It's just a game. But with you, it's a dream. It's everything. I love this shit. Let's go. Next year, you're gonna see me here. And I'm gonna win. You're gonna see me here. I'm coming back.
Okay. Yeah.
That was one of the most wholesome exit interviews that I've ever seen, and I think a lot of people resonated with that energy that he gave there, Fly.
Yeah, it's impressive to do that after a loss, because there are a lot of emotions. I've had to give exit interviews, and it's not easy to do what he does, where he turns it around, makes it into a positive, and that leaves an impression of everybody. I was watching it as a viewer, and I was like, wow, this guy, it lit some fire, you know, in you, and that's amazing. That's what this is about. This is an emotional ride for all of us, and KJ, he's an incredible emotional person, and you know, that's why we love him.
This guy's a top tier human. I love KJ. Like, I remember having a conversation with him on the way back from Wallachia where I asked him, like, hey dude, you know, 10 years from now, what are you gonna do after Dota? And he said, after Dota, that's death. Like, I don't think that far ahead. And
I lovely human.
I kid you not, I looked this guy dead in the eyes. He was serious, full serious. He does not think that far ahead. To him, this is all there is. He is the fiercest competitor.
Okay, well, let's see what LGD did this year, because it has been very good. LGD's been the only team. At a tier 1 event, they came second at Blast number 7, and that was an incredible result for this squad. And it does set a little bit of an expectation there. So these are their most successful results of the 2026 season, which definitely climbing up there also in terms of time. So they're kind of peaking at the right time. Asterisk. Because they do have a last-minute stand-in. But their last-minute stand-in is Thompson, Fly.
Yeah, I don't think you can ask for a better last-minute stand-in with somebody who had such an impressive track record at TI, especially. We all know Thompson is a legend. I also think he will lend well into LGD because he's sort of this wild card of a player that can play different heroes, and I think that's kind of what LGD likes to do. They're a very chaotic team.
Yeah.
And I think that is where Thompson thrives. So I don't know how they pulled him out. It was a perfect stand-in my opinion, and I'm really excited to see what they bring to the table, what Thompson is cooking. You never know with this guy. He's a trendsetter. You can see from his results, you know, at all these different TIs, he has an incredible record, right, Saber?
Yeah, I would not want to face against Thompson. I feel like, what Tal said, that basically, in my head, Whisper is a very, unique player. He plays a lot of different weird heroes, and I would say Thompson is similar to that. So you combine, suddenly there is two weird heroes. There's like an Arc Warden and also a Batrider.
Very nice.
And you have to deal with both. So I'm super excited to see what they come up with and how they mesh together. Because from what I've heard, he only arrived to China maybe yesterday or maybe day before, so they've not had time to scrim together. So they're just sending it, and you know, you beat Falcons in the first round, you're the GOAT.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, people are gonna be scared. You know, this guy streams and he's setting the meta for pro matches.
Yes, he is.
You know, like people see him playing some crazy hero mid, and it becomes the meta in an actual pro match.
You see a strange hero in your pubs, all you need to do is ask a question, what did Thompson play yesterday? Yeah. And then it's probably that's the answer. It definitely has still such a lasting impact on the scene, and well, potentially also at this international, definitely not unfamiliar with an underdog story and a last-minute replacement for a team as well. And we've seen him be successful in that role in the first international he participated in, and won with that as well. So looking good for that spot in that regard. But I do want to talk about the matchup with LGD and Falcons. We talked about both of their playstyles a little bit. Fly, how do you think that these two styles will clash?
Yeah, so I think we mentioned briefly, like for me it is discipline versus chaos.
Yeah.
And it's exciting because you honestly don't know who's gonna take it. I think personally I'm more of a fan of the discipline style, where it's like very structured, they know what they're doing, they have these certain expectations of what should happen in the game. But chaos can take it down because you don't know what's coming your way. Maybe there's going to be a Pudge off lane, and that suddenly throws a wrench in your pants.
Or safe lane.
They're going to catch you level 1 of... Oh, yeah.
Yumo Pudge.
For a second, I forgot. But even from practice, when I remember playing against LGD, they were just complete chaos. We played them. We don't know what's coming. Caps is always cooking up something, and that can throw a wrench in a disciplined plan, for sure.
Yeah, that could be leading to quite the blockbuster. How will LGD do if the game does go late, Jenkins? It's a question I have because we do see Falcons games go late a little bit frequently, some might say, which obviously great for a viewer perspective. But how is LGD going to deal with that?
I mean, to be honest, it depends on how the game is being played. If there's a lot of team fights that are happening, South American Dota has always been, like, they are the kings of outplaying you in team fights, right? They would play like the Tinies, the Bat Riders, they'll reposition you. They'll just find a way to win the fight, even if they're at some disadvantage. I think if it's coming to map play, Falcons is going to beat almost any team, barring maybe like Team Spirit or something when it comes to the super late game. So it depends on what heroes they have, but LGD, they do have a real shot in the late game.
I agree. I think what you said about like the
who's got another boost?
yeah, about the stability from Falcons and the discipline. Because in my head, I think the way LGD can lose this the most easily is if somehow Falcons have like a better strategy. They come in with the draft that they've prepared and they just kind of roll them over, with LGD not practicing before and not being ready to what Falcons have coming. But I think if somehow they get through that and it's like an equal game, then LGD can super easily take this series.
Is a honeymoon phase a thing that we can talk about? Is that because I feel like from my perspective, like it's a real thing.
I 100% agree, because when you have a fresh breath of fresh air coming into a team, and in this case it's Thompson, he brings new ideas. It's sort of this like motivating factor where like, hey, suddenly my mid laner is gonna play these weird heroes, like, oh, maybe we should rate this, whatever, Arc Warden, Zeus. Suddenly we can incorporate that into our strategy, and then Whisper's like, yo, I really like how you play Arc mid, I'm gonna play Bat, we're gonna pick them off on the whole map. That sort of creates a conversation within the team that will roll into different ideas and sort of like this inspirational thing for each other. So I 100% believe in the honeymoon phase, and unfortunately they don't have too much time to practice, just a little bit, but maybe that's a good thing, you know? Maybe that's just what they need to, as Saber said, send it.
If you're picking weird heroes and like changing the meta, I guess, like that, it does take teams a lot of time to react to that, you know? Like if you're in a very teamfight heavy meta, you know, even if something like Mirana comes back to the meta, I feel like people get hit by more arrows because they're literally just not used to playing the hero if it's been out of the meta for years. So that you can have this positive effect as well.
And if they're more used to the chaotic style, as we say, then that is already the style that they are used to playing as well, with more different ideas coming in as well. So that could be just just really propelling them forward, as we are going to talk more about the Dota coming your way. So these are the hero pools as they have been this year, but with this patch. But I want to know, I know you guys have your ear to the ground. I want to know what's been happening and what we can expect to see, because everybody knows that the most recent tournament, yes, it's nice, the results probably still important, but the heroes, the meta that was played then, it probably completely changed from 2 weeks ago till now, with all the scrims that have been happening.
Yeah,
What's been happening?
there's always going to be like a development to the meta. People slowly realize like, hey, the X hero is really good in the meta. Let's just say it was Centaur was really popular in the last tournament. Okay, how do we counter that? They're going to come up with new ideas. I've been hearing there's a lot of like potential IO carries coming back to the meta, which Thompson is quite familiar with. So just saying, maybe there's going to be some throwback there with some gyro, potentially mid. No, who knows? Or Bissell. But yeah, I've heard weird stories about IO, anti-healing heroes. Maybe there'll be like a Pudge with Hags offlane. I think Whisper plays that. I'm very interested to see this anti-healing meta, because I think Heart of Tarrasque has been an incredible item in the meta, and it makes these super tanky heroes. So people have to come up with ideas of how to counter that.
But the thing, there is an item that counters healing.
Here we go.
That item being Cruella's Crozier. My favorite item ever since Valve decided to buff it. You can see it in almost every game. It's well, especially in pro games, because I feel like the meta kind of became healing. A lot of people played Portal, Necro, you know, some IO maybe. So I would imagine we'll see a lot of Croziers and heroes that can buy it. I'm excited to see what they come up with. I've seen it on some Largos, since, you know, thanks to your innate, it is even longer Crozier. So that's just broken.
What is a Crozier is the first question that I have, and the second statement that I have is I've seen a lot of Leshrac in pro level pubs going for Crozier. Like, I really do feel like a lot of the heroes that are having the high, you know, pick to win rate ratio, where they're picked a pretty decent amount, but like incredibly high win rate, it is a lot of the Crozier heroes, because you have some like Necro in every single game. You even mentioned Largo. A lot of these heroes are insanely tanky. They're healing. You're playing against some Earth Spirit mid who goes like Heart second item. You can't kill him. Like you need something. You need something like this item.
So what is the item? Because people that watch last international and watch this international are like, yeah, that wasn't there last time.
Well, I don't know what an actual Crozier is, but I can tell you it's an upgraded Ghost Scepter. It creates an AoE where you're stealing healing, so you're doing 90% healing reduction. It already has an aura where you're doing a smaller amount of healing reduction, but when you press it,
30-40, yeah.
Yeah, it makes you Ghost Sceptered, and then it steals healing and it steals move speed from around. It does a lot of effects, and the thing has a lot of stats on it too. So generally, it's just overall good item.
I think that's something really cool about PI, is that it is often defined by items, right? It's the items that come first, and then the heroes are sort of match them. Whether it's the Heart of Tarrasque meta with all these tanky heroes, and then somebody comes with a solution, or, you know, let's go back for Wraith Pact, defining item in the meta. So, like, you can even go back to Necros, Necrobooks, and things like that, items that no longer exist. Thank you. So maybe this is going to be Cruella's TI. I don't know.
The Vision Urn is a really good item too. Like, there's a few items that I'm seeing in every game out of the new ones that have been added in the last year. It's like Vision Urn and the Crozier. Is there a third one that people are going?
I mean, definitely, like you said, Essence Distiller is definitely has been a staple ever since it's been added to the game. Just having
comfortable playing, but is working a bit better for all these teams. And I think you can ask that same question of Iron Wing on the other side, particularly for 33. Right? Is he going to go back to his traditional, I first pick my hero, don't care what the meta is, make you deal with it? That's where he shines.
So, I hate
because if he ends up in a position where he has to force to pick his hero, and it's a meta hero, and you're getting something that's, you know, there's 7 bans on your roll before that, to me, he's just not the same player. Like, that's not going to drive the game in the same direction. So those are the two guys I'm looking at in this series to see who comes out, guns blazing, like playing my style, respond to it, here's what I'm doing, deal with it, and if you get the win, all of a sudden you're off to the races.
So specifically talking about the meta and that off-lane position, I mean, this has been, this last, I would say, 3 to 4 month window, we've seen this shift of, well, we had almost like, what, like 2 years of off-laners being very strong in lane. And I feel like we've done almost a 180 in that regard, where now it's the safe laners who are really bullying these off-laners quite a bit. Yeah. Do you feel like that's what's hurt Iron Wing the most?
It's definitely a big change for him. Honestly, I talked to 33 a little bit at the previous event, and I think I was asking him, you know, like, Nightfall has his signature move. I'm going somewhere with this story. Let me ask, what is the 33? What is the signature 33 move? And you know what he said?
Okay, can I guess? I would say abandon the lane, stack, and clear stack.
You're close. It is a more specific part of that. Okay. Which is the signature 33 is go to the 2 high ground neutral camps and farm them. That's his signature move. So that tells you everything you need to know about how this guy views Dota, right? Like, he's not thinking about beating you in lane. He's not thinking about even the matchup. He's thinking about what is this hero going to do at the 20, 30, 40 mark? How does he get there in the most efficient way possible? Yeah. And most reliable way possible. That is what this guy does. First picks a hero and he always gets his game. And I think if he can continue to do that in this event, like, the team is scary no matter what.
So it had to have been a very big blow, those camps changing from ancients to
100%
just a hard camp.
That was the biggest nerf for this guy, more than he has to play against SF Drow, you know, these lane dominating characters. Yeah, that sucks for him too, but also he's a good enough laner, especially with Ari, any 40 plays with deck. He will get out of lane. Like, I've never seen him not get out of lane. He's super efficient. It's just he doesn't have as much network to go back to in the jungle. And a lot of these heroes that did abuse that super well got nerfed a little bit, so he's kind of looking for what that pool looks like. If he ends up playing some of these summons heroes and he's forced into lane matchups that are unfavorable, it looks a lot rougher than if he can just play Sand King, Darkseer, Timbersaw with 10 ancient stacks and like, goodbye carry, I'll see you in 10 minutes and I'm more farm than I didn't even lane. I mean, that had to change. It was a little too stupid in my opinion, so I'm glad we're seeing something different. So I'm curious, like, what he will adapt to. Maybe we will see more of the, you know, as we see some heroes here, some of the board summons heroes like the Lycan, maybe some of the lane dominators we will try and throw up there. We see Viper for Enigma Galaxy. I think that's one of their flexes that they're not afraid to like throw in that off lane and try to dominate and carry great. I think the Lycan will be a big crossover hero for these two teams. The Largo potentially as well. We're seeing a lot of internal discussion about this Largo and how strong he is, particularly with the IO pairing. IO is going to be a huge hero for Enigma Galaxy. If they get the IO going, they are the best IO team in the world with the best IO player. You have to respect it. Like, there's a lot of signature heroes here where it's hard to gauge how strong they're going to be at the end of the event. But that's pretty dependent on what you do with them right now.
So for me, the most signature, the most standout of these heroes are the bids. Right, the BZM Tinker and the Lornoth Sniper. Like for me, I feel like the BZM heroes in the mid lane and the Lornoth heroes, like, how much overlap do they actually have as players? Because they do have some incredibly strong signatures that are like their identity is tied to a certain hero. Sure, you know, BZM Invokers, for example. I think Lornoth Sniper. Those are like two of the most one-to-one in the entire game. So. Sarah, how much overlap is there between those two off the bids? I assume Spirits and Puck.
Yes, the Puck and Spirits is going to be a crossover. I think Lornoth's Puck's a bit stronger. I'd say BZM's Ember is more hit or miss. Like, Lornoth's Ember's more reliable, but I think BZM's ceiling on some of these Spirits heroes is very high. I'd say BZM's Void Spirit is considerably better. So that is a hero to watch out for. But you're primarily seeing the Void Spirit against things like the Invoker, where you want that extra gap flow Spirit, which is not Lornoth's style. You could see this Void Spirit Puck trade. I think that's kind of a scary one to give Enigma Galaxy because I think they're comfortable playing it. When you have a player like BZM who's super confident on that Void Spirit, not a hero we see a lot, but can still be played pretty strong. And I think the other one's the First Spirit. First Spirit's always going to be a discussion in this tournament. The hero's super scary in the late game. He has some laning weaknesses, but again, if you're against a mid who's not going to cheese that hero out the lane, I think you get away with him. He's super strong, and I don't think either of these guys are the biggest lane cheesers. They're kind of just trying to scale and get their game and play like a carry style mid. We're not going to Huskar or Viper you too much. Again, that Viper for Enigma could be a consideration. But that's where I think Lornoth, you have to worry a little bit more about his pool, particularly the Viper and the Sniper. The Sniper is the one that will get you. That hero is it is a monster in the right game. Like, there's nothing you can do. That hero just takes over a game in the hands of the right player. There's 2 players in this tournament that come to mind. One of them is Lornoff, the other's no one. No one plays super well on that hero for Vision, and they understand it as a team. I think this hero's actually a team hero. Yeah, I guess there's a third. I'll say Thompson. Because if I don't say the Thompson sniper, people are going to be like, can't forget about that. Yeah, you can't forget the Thompson. But that's a way bigger wild card because, again, I've used sniper as a team hero, and we don't know what LG with him are going to look like. And so, like playing a strat around the hero. You know, when Vision play around
maybe
the
I'm
sniper
the one who should be
play around it, you can see they understand what's going on, how to fight around this hero, how to make this hero into a 10-0, 11-0 beast at 15-20 minutes, and that is what should happen. Like, you should be dominating the game with this hero for the first 20. So that's a very scary hero in this game, and it's something that Iron Wing will have to think about.
So with Iron Wing, we talked about scale coming from the off lane. It's going to come from the mid lane. It's enabled by the fact that they have a carry who can play a lot more aggressive. And that is something that Enigma Galaxy also played to. They have Samael, who's an incredibly aggressive carry.
Oh, yeah.
I did see on the list, though, signature hero. This one kind of like blows my mind, considering how strong this hero has been throughout the last year. Lone Druid. How is it that Iron Wing are not a Lone Druid?
We did see Pure played a little bit earlier on in the year, but you're right, they just have not really gone back to it when this hero was in its prime, and now the hero's falling off a little bit. So now if you're going to go back to it, it's kind of a long time to do so. Sure. You needed to be asserting it earlier on. But at the same time, Enigma Galaxy also don't really play this hero. Like, it's just not assuming. Yeah, he can play anything in the game, but I'm really surprised if you see this hero have a lot of success here. You might see him play it, but he wants to play stuff that can jump and initiate fights. That's not really willing to do this out.
For me, his best carry is out.
I was about to say, the Alchemist is, you got to keep that hero in mind. He got nerfed a little bit, but that hero's still really scary in the right hands, particularly if there's some good ag pools in the game. Like, I'm really afraid of this Alchemist Largo with some Spirit. I think that Tricord is just, it's terrifying because you have this very fast-paced carry that can fight early, bring the Largo into the game, start scaling, and then he pools and ags either to the mid, probably to the mid, and then later on you can also pool and ags this Largo. And then the Largo helps pick up the scale in the late game. And I just don't think you can beat that Tricore setup in the late. Like, you need a really specific lineup combination. So again, this Largo is a fake hero. It's one of 33 signatures. It is definitely a hero that Devi will play. I think it's going to be a big hero for this event in terms of how well can you utilize it. If you can't utilize it well, it looks terrible. And I think we're going to see some teams just abandon it.
Yeah.
But if you can execute it, this hero is one of the absolute giga chads of the late game. He's almost unbeatable in the late game with the Encore, double Lincolns, double Lotus, Ags, double Song, double Lick. I mean, this guy's double everything. He's 2 heroes in one.
I will say, so we was playing a lot of Largo in our party games. Oh, yeah. And
we were not executing it well.
I think I underestimated just how heavy an execution level there is to that hero. Because, like, yeah, okay, playing the song is easy. Yeah, you just hit the beat, no problem. But it's the fact that you get that you're doing that and then switching it off in order to use your other abilities. Also, you're playing with Lotus Orb and Lincolns, which are 2 very timing-based items, right? It's pointless to get that item and not use it on the enemy carry at the right time on your carry when the enemy's trying to initiate,
so,
right?
I hate
It's like,
to ask,
if you don't block that lasso or whatever with your Lincolns, then it's pretty much a dead item, right? And yeah, combine that with lick charges, right? All of a sudden now you use catchy lick in order to get people out of the way, but now you've got charges, so you need to be able to use it multiple times in a short succession. It's a lot being thrown out. Pretty much all activatable items.
People underestimate the individual execution, also the team execution. Like, we just don't stand around the order. It's not that straightforward.
Let's pretend I meant to do
It's a lot of decision making on when you're fighting with this hero, when you're farming with this hero, and what you're fighting for. That's the most important. And then you have to execute those fights. I will say I think that's another reason I prefer seeing him with the Spirit mid, because I think it simplifies the game a lot. You're going to throw Croca Genius on this high DPS mid hero. You're going to throw a Lotus Lincoln on him and just let him go. Right. So I think that also helps.
All right, well, we talked a lot about the mid laner of Enigma Galaxy. Lornoff with his signature sniper. Let's see what he has to say going into TI.
All right, Lornoff. Let me just check my notes. Lornoff of
Initializing
Enigma
in
Galaxy.
3,
Is it Enigma
2,
Galaxy this time?
1.
Oh, okay. Because it's hard for me to keep track with you, Lornoff, because I went through your history for the past 12 months. I'm gonna read off all of the names that you've played on. You played on VP. You played on Atlas. You played on Mouse. You played on Cheeky Breaky. You played on Aurora. You stood in for Falcons. You played on Mouse again. And now you're on Nigma.
Yeah.
Bro, what does your closet look like? Is it just 50 different jerseys? Like, what is going on?
I have a lot of clothes at home. I have a lot of...
So, you're famously known as, like, you are the mercenary stand-in, always. But now it seems like you finally found a roster. What was the process like for Nigma calling you up and saying, yo, you want to play TI with us?
I mean, I was looking for players with who I want to play
Keep
for
an eye
the
on that
WC
one.
and for TI, and we decided to pick Sigma for this, and I was having like a choice to go to them.
Leaving that team, were you confident that you would be able to find a new team for?
Not at all. Because I feel like in Dota it's really hard to find a good roster right now, actually, because teams stay together for a long time, right? And they don't change any player. So for you to like come to some team, it's actually really hard. So I was not confident at all.
Especially for Nigma specifically, because you took mid from the King. What was the conversation like between you and Sumail joining back at least from publicly it was the same time? Was there any conversation on who takes what role?
Honestly, not really, because Sumail, I would say he don't really enjoy maybe playing mid so much right now. He wanna like maybe change something in his life, maybe have something like new stuff.
He's getting old these days, you know, he needs to change in his life.
Yeah, you know, like need to change something a little bit. And I think it's worked well, you know, it's worked really well. So it's like this. We don't actually have like really talk. I don't speak with him about this. It's mainly was like her choice.
So then did you even know who your carry was going to be when you were going to join?
Yes.
We'll simply have to find more.
So at least you knew like who the other 4 players were.
Yes.
Sumail's going carry, and it's Sumail.
I'm sure
How
it's
bad could it really
completely
be? He's going to be great no matter what.
Yeah, it is. Exactly.
Now that you're on a team interacting with a roster, is there more of a back and forth of you sharing your ideas with Kuroki?
A little bit, yes. A little bit, yes. I mean, if you like work with people for a long term, you kind of like need to speak well with the guys and find the solution how you wanna play and work in one way.
Well then,
so it's,
shall we get
I
started?
don't think it's really hard for me, honestly. I can like be easy on this.
Nice. And then coming into this TI specifically, did you get your first TI jitters out in 2024 with Aurora, or does coming back you still kind of get anxiety like, oh, it's TI time?
Honestly, right now for myself, I don't have this like stressed about that. I would say, no, it's pretty good to be here, pretty good to play on this guy. Amazing time, so just wanna like focusing on myself. But I feel like it's actually important for me this guy.
Keep an eye on that one.
It's anyway like the biggest ornament for me in the year.
As long as we're careful.
It's important.
And you've set a high standard in 2024. You guys got top 8, right?
Kind of. It's not really like super high, but this time.
You're quite modest. First TI top 8.
I mean, it is not really high. It's just normal. It's a top 8 only.
There it goes.
If you have high standards, listen, I come from North America.
I'm sure
we
it's
top 8. It is a
harmless.
miracle run. We still look at Nouns back in Seattle. We're like, yo, top 8, let's go. But
yeah, but this might be in North American.
Can we do
come on,
today?
you do me like that?
No, I mean, because not a lot of players in North America.
Sure.
That's why. It's just a bit harder to the region.
Nice. Well, I'm glad to see that you have you got a good mindset coming into this tournament. Hopefully, this is your roster, and maybe you're gonna stick with this one for maybe longer than like 3 months.
Keep an eye on that one.
All right, we'll see. Thanks again, Lornoff. Looking forward to seeing how you and Enigma Galaxy do here in Shanghai.
Thank you.
Well, even if he wants to stay with this roster, the roster will likely not remain the same going forward, as Sumail has already talked about the fact that this is very likely.
I'm
his
sure
last
it's
tonight.
completely
Pretty much
harmless.
sounds like unless he wins it, he's probably going to retire.
I just gotta win then.
That's right. So
stay on the
Lornoff
team.
wants to keep Sumail as his carry. He's got to go for much better than just top 8. He's got to go for gold.
I guess that goes both ways. You know, if they get last and Sumail retires, he doesn't want to keep him as his carry. Yeah, you got last.
That's true.
But if you win, yeah, of course we'd want to stay together.
I do love love that they talked about the potential of like, okay, Sumail, you know, with Lorinov joining the roster, does Sumail play mid, play carry? Sumail very explicitly has said that he feels like carry is like a very easy role to play, which is something that I think he wants at this stage.
We have
in his
science.
career. He doesn't want to have to be grinding
It's
out,
probably not a problem. Probably.
being, you know, trying to be all the intricacies that it takes to be able to play the mid game.
That was an unqualified
farm some
failure.
creeps and then do what he does best, which is hunt down heroes in the mid game.
Easy
That shouldn't be there.
Used in Dota. So what does it really mean? Right.
I mean, he was very explicit about the fact that
I know.
carry is he thinks it's the easiest role, basically. He thought that the supports in mid lane are much harder.
So I think carry is the easiest role from a mechanic standpoint and understanding what you need to do in a game.
Okay.
The role is very
I'm sure
defined.
it's completely harmless.
Yeah, support is difficult because you have a lot of options, and a lot of it is understanding how and when to decide which of those options is best. And mid is very mechanically taxing. Offlane is like a hybrid of all that. And so it just gets really difficult because it changes the most meta.
Offlane has to be incredibly adaptable,
yes.
right, based off.
So in that sense, I think carry is
Got
the easiest
incoming
role. However, I
breakable
think
toys,
carry,
You had automaton
it is,
unbreakable.
it's like the football of the roles. You know? You're not going to score a lot of games.
Okay.
But the few times you have a shot on goal, you better make it count. Because if you don't, you're never going to.
So you got to be clutch.
Yeah, you have
to be clutch. Like, it's one thing to be clutch consistently, right? When you're constantly being asked to be clutch, right? In the mid lane position, being active, making plays, right? I think it's a little different when you spend maybe 20 minutes of your game not interacting with any heroes and going into a team fight almost cold in a way and being like, okay, you have to be perfect.
Or more importantly, you don't have to. Sure. I think the decisions that carries make are some of the most difficult ones and impact the game on the highest level. But they're
Last few seconds, bro.
Right.
Give him
And so
all
that
the
doesn't
pain
make
you've
it
got.
easier necessarily. You have to have that skill set and understand it. And, we'll see if he's been able to build it up a little bit this week. The big one.
Thinking with him.
Side, we have a
It's
tournament
rare
to get
I
to,
get to be
and
played.
we will be getting into that tournament hopefully very soon. But for now, we're going to go to a break and come back with Iron Wing versus Iron Galaxy.
You know, most people don't just keep getting readings until they get one they like.
The offlaners stole it from us. They're like, we'll take this Franga and we'll just be better and more, you know, this is where it's going to go now.
Deal
You're not
damage.
getting your Largo anymore. I'm sorry. Right, Saber? Nice
Not
one.
me though. I did not like the hero. I did not want to play it. But eventually I got convinced. But yeah, it took some time. Now I miss not being on the bandwagon when it started.
Yeah, could have, woulda, shoulda, you know? Like no, I agree with you, Fly, though. I really I really thought that's a support hero, and then yeah, it wasn't.
I thought it was another.
Turned into it.
I thought it was a second IO. You know, a fun IO that gets to play music. I mean, the cores are stealing IO right now,
They are stealing IO right now.
Every time.
It's really hard out there.
Kiritich is out here playing IO Undying safe lane. It's unbelievable.
We need some more Terrorblades 4 to like balance it out. You know, put some carries on support.
Oh, those were the good days.
Yeah.
I think there could be a situation right now. I think Darkseer is a very good hero in the meta right now.
Yeah.
I think he's very popular, buys good items, he's strong in lane, scales really well into the game. Largo 5 could potentially be a counter to Darkseer. I have played it before. I don't know if it was an official or a practice, but I have laned as Largo versus Darkseer because I finally had an excuse to play it. Like, give me the Largo Saber, just, you know, go away.
You lick the shell off, right?
You lick the shell off.
If he tries to run away from you, you lick that off.
But then I have the question, traditionally, before Largo, it was always Oracle versus the Darkseer. Is it better than Oracle, or would you only go for it if Oracle is banned?
I think it was sort of like a pairing where if you have a Largo and a Shadow Fiend together, they just pair nicer. If you have an Oracle and let's just say a Sven, a hero that's decent against Darkseer, that could be a nicer pairing that we might see as well. And that is a good shout out to Oracle. I think that hero is a little under the radar. It's not the strongest laner, but if you see a Darkseer, you could have an excuse to play Oracle, and that hero has amazing spells in the game, and it tells you where the runes are, which is like a really underrated thing about the hero, because you're always going to know where the rune is.
And if you have Melrine versus Thompson, you know, if that is an X factor, you want every advantage you can get.
If one of them is a rune-taking hero, yeah, for sure. Because sometimes you'll end up with like Invoker, for example, as you guys were mentioning, and you know that hero doesn't really care too much about runes. It's just so hard to say because, like you guys are mentioning, for LGD, the draft can play around any of the cores, and we don't really know what's going to happen in the mid lane. So there's just too many question marks to surmise whether runes will be important. You know, for Boom Boys, for example, to me, they're the best current Oracle team.
Yeah.
Because, you know, GPK will get every single rune. I think there was some series they picked Oracle twice, and he got something like 39 out of 40 runes. Like, this is how much they focused on that element of it, and a lot of other teams are not really thinking as much about it as they are, I think.
If we're talking about Oracle, I feel like, especially with Falcons about to play, I feel like I have to bring out the Huskar, and talk about that, because for a little while that was a hero that was first phase banned, but only against specific teams, this being one of them.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
Very much so.
Yeah?
I don't think Falcons are going to get Huskar the whole tournament.
Sure.
First phase ban every time.
Yeah. I mean, that's how we approached it. It's just Malrine is too good. He stood in for us for one tournament, and he was just too good. We got him Huskar one of the games, and it was just, I don't know, I was farming creeps, and this guy just did everything in the game. He made all the calls, killed everybody, killed Roche. Yeah, I think his Huskar is way too good. So I don't believe many teams will.
When was the last time you guys actually played against Malrine Huskar?
There was one tournament where I think we made the mistake of leaving it. I don't remember exactly when. It was during the season. I'm pretty sure we lost.
What are the comms like after you let the Huskar through and this guy's just like 8-0 at 16 minutes?
So usually it goes like, he's not going to pick Huskar here, guys. We can do X. We can pick whatever, Ancient Apparition or something. And then he picks the Huskar, and then they're like, huh. Silence. There's just dead silence for like 3 seconds, and then somebody's gonna try to bring the mood up. Like, it's okay, guys. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna deal with this Huskar. Don't worry. No, don't give this guy Huskar. He has the unique ability to, like, it's kind of a static hero when you think about it. It's a hero that doesn't move around a lot, but somehow Malrine plays it in a way where he's winning his lane. He's taking your mid tower, and he's also attacking the side lanes. He's literally everywhere on the map. He's a menace, and then he scales into the game. He takes Roshan. It's so hard to play against this guy's Huskar.
Are there any other heroes that have to be first phase banned against one player in particular? Because I feel like that doesn't happen for so many tournaments in a row. Normally it doesn't.
The whole tournament.
Yeah, normally it doesn't stay so consistent, and I feel like Malrine Huskar has been like that for a little while.
I mean, I guess maybe not for Gamer Legion now, but there was like the Ghost Lone Druid.
Yeah.
That has been a thing in prior tournaments. Maybe not on the same level, because obviously the success Malrine has had in the last 2 years, picking the Huskar is pretty unmatched.
I think 9 class actually is a unique like some really amazing stand-up performances. I think the IO was one of the heroes that was kind of consistently banned only against him.
Yeah.
Maybe GH as well, actually. Now that we're thinking about it, he was another IO guy that you had to ban it against him. So yeah, now that we get the conversation going, you can think of those two players: 9 class, GH versus Coddle. Probably some more out there, but that is a very unique thing to have in a team because it forces your hand to either deal with something that is so hard to play against, in this case like the Coddle, the Huskar, or you're gonna give you're gonna give these guys something completely different.
Maybe XM.
Oh yeah, XM Sniper and Viper.
Yeah.
I
Even first phase?
It depends on. I remember there was a tournament. Maybe it was one of the Wallachia where Blitz said, "You just first phase ban Puck against this guy. You do not let him get it." And then the second phase is for the Sniper Vipers.
Radiant's top tower
if it's a
has
really
looked
strong
better.
Puck meta, which I'm not so sure. I think the Orb nerf, they took like 1 second off of it. It's a pretty big deal. We'll probably still see it. I think it'll still be good. But I don't know if it's as impressive as it was prior to.
In my head, it's also Huskar is quite unique of a hero that basically it doesn't really matter what kind of meta it is. If you're a good Huskar, it's a problem always. And I guess Marine is like one of the players that doesn't really care about counters.
Yeah.
So then it's a problem.
Yeah.
Like if you at least have like 2-3 heroes that you can play against confidently, then it's fine. But yeah, against Marine, he doesn't care about Viper. The only hero he cares about is Ancient Appearance, but he bans it right before he picks Huskar.
That's a cool hero right now. I think it's done,
Integration?
it's done buff a couple of times.
Okay, I can never be the first one to bring it up, you know? It's one of those, because it's like, oh, here she goes again. But you did it first, so.
No problem. We did say how it's a healing meta with a lot of, Necrophos, Ios, Coddles, Ancient Apparition. It is a hero that obviously stops all that and it's been buffed consistently. This is usually like what you want to look at is heroes that have been buffed like multiple patches in a row. And that is Ancient Apparition. I'm pretty sure I've seen Boom Boys play it already. I think Atomi is like some guy who likes the hero.
Oh, he will.
He'll play heroes like that, yeah.
Yeah, he likes these like spellcasters. So that is
I think we're looking out for a lot of heroes. But as you might have noticed, they're not yet on your screen. We are working very hard to get them on your screen very soon and to get, of course, our series started. But it's not going to happen just yet. We are going to take a break and we'll be back when the games go live. So stay tuned for our first series of Dota 2 here at the International.
What you sow.
And make this look easy.
Haste!
Killing spree!
oke lah, itu lagu ya masih oke. Oh gua masih oke anjing ya. Masih belum mulai guys. Kira-kira kenapa ya? Technical issue apa ya? Yang LGD belum mulai. Gak ada yang mulai satupun match BTW. Tadi match pari di start, cuman di cancel. Emang mungkin hari pertama klasik guys. Hari pertama lu tahu kan, turnamen itu suka ada hal-hal yang di luar ekspektasi gitu loh. Jadi ya, absen apalagi nih, bener gak nih? Ya Dewa turnamen, rasain lu VN. Jangan diklip geng, ntar malah dikirim ke game Moba Kocok geng gua. Gak boleh guys, gak boleh.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Gak boleh guys. Astagfirullahaladzim, absen live chat. Denger lagu dulu aja guys. Lagi ya, apa cuy ya? Ini suasana mau dibawa kemana sih ini? Waktu berjalan begitu cepat ya teman-teman ya. Sekarang gua belajar buat living in the moment guys. Dan gak pernah menyia-nyiakan apa yang udah gua punya. Don't take it for granted kalau bahasa Inggrisnya. Karena manusia itu cenderung kurang mensyukuri apa yang dia miliki sekarang. Dan baru kerasa di saat itu udah hilang. Ini bukan ngomongin cewek juga, maksud gua kayak apapun. Kesehatan, rezeki, apapun lah, keluarga. Yang sekarang nih kalian rasain, nikmatin guys, syukurin. Gue kemarin nonton anime Cyberpunk baru episode 3. Beli kaosnya di mana? Gue lupa lagi. Cuman kalau gue beli kaos anime di Kizaru sih biasanya. Cuman gue lupa juga ya. Ya episode juga enak kok. Cuma kita kasih ini ya. Episode 3 ntar gue tamat. Kemarin tuh niatnya mau gue tamatin Cyberpunk sekali live Discord. Cuman ke distract gue sama banyak hal lah. Ke distract kayak ngelihat asal-usul meta di sini. Ke distract ngelihat Kak Texas sana juga kan distract juga ngelihat. Maksud gue banyak ngeliatin streamer gitu loh. Oh yang main Dota. Ini apalah? Udah tadi goblok ya rasain lu. Untung gue udah tahu nih. Ya. Gak jelas. Gua veteran guys, gua veteran media share. Lu kayak Jokowi lu. Gua kurang suka guys. Gua kurang suka karena kurang cocok aja teman-teman ya. Lagi badai peci ya. Gak jelas. Kayak iya. Main gamenya, gua kan pernah main game Cyberpunk guys. Pas gua depresi, di saat gua sedih. Mau cerita sedih lagi nggak ya gitu? Mau nggak? Gua main 5 jam 6 jam sampai ketemu Adam Smasher, terus gua uninstall. Kenapa gua juga lupa? Ya.
Rp10.000 dari Grandos Victor.
Kenapa Grandos?
GWS Bang Filaway.
Lah kenapa Filaway? Kok tiba-tiba GWS Bang Filaway anjing? Kenapa lu Filaway? Thank you ya. Gua tuh pengen main banget game Cyberpunk, cuma itu game gede guys. Game yang durasi itu kayak Witcher gitu. Literally kayak 100 jam game. Dan gua kayaknya susah banget sekarang buat namatin 100 jam game. Ya teman-teman ya. Terakhir gua main 100 jam game, 2 tahun baru tamat Witcher tuh. Ya.
You have my thanks.
Jadi kayak sekarang kayaknya max game terlama yang gua main 30 jam lah, 30 jam game baru bisa ya. Soalnya nobar juga padat banget guys. Jadwalnya itu sekarang gak terstruktur. Kalau dulu tuh gampang ngincar jadwalnya gara-gara kan DPC ya. DPC ada schedule-nya udah gitu, rehat. Kalau sekarang kayak turnamen ya udah bebas tumpukin, kayak belum lagi ada IPL, Lunar. Ya alhamdulillah rezeki, cuman ya itu ya teman-teman ya. KCD juga sama, KCD juga game 100 jam guys. Jadi
pemerintah.
Ini apa lagi nih?
Kita mematuhi semua perintah di persidangan ini. Kalau Habib tidak memenuhi perintah di persidangan, maka Habib akan mendapatkan seperti ini.
Let's get on with it.
Ini kan hanya berdasarkan perma. Perma itu sendiri ada dua alternatif, ada offline dan ada.
Tuh gue gatal jadi sidang mulu, Bro. Ya ada dua alternatif teman-teman ya. Kita respect habaib aja ini, jangan tangkap habaib lah. Respect habaib guys ya, respect habaib geng. Iya, habaib itu intelek guys, S2, bisa ngitung juga, tahu banyak ya tentang hak angkasa juga kan. Oh 7 ya teman-teman ya.
You have my thanks.
Masih belum mulai guys ya. Apakah kita rehat dulu aja guys? Ntar kita mulainya pas dia udah mulai geng. Setuju tidak? Ini kayaknya dalam waktu dekat gak akan mulai deh, kayaknya ya. Waduh, ini mah gak akan ada lagi dong TI di China bro, kalau gini bro. Jadi inget Shanghai mah, Georging. Ngaret lama banget mampir kesini dulu. Emang bisa nonton di mana? Anonim ya? Tapi aku mau nembak jangan bilang-bilang ya. Kalau ada viewer yang bukan viewer asli sini jangan bilang-bilang kalau aku nembak ya. Shh. Jangan ya. Nono ya. By the way kayaknya gue harus minum kopi Jing, bangke. Ini apa lagi nih? Ah bener gak nih? Ini bener kan? Nggak bener gak nih Cok? Gue tau video ini anjing.
Dire's top tower is under attack. They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Gue belum nikmati nih. Ada nih anjing, lihat ya. Ada anjing.
Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold fog left behind.
Bisa diletakkan. Apa sih poinnya, apa sih Cok? Itu lagu enak belum? Biar apanya apa lagi anjing? Gak bener itu Scar Walrus kick.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
Gak boleh guys. Kenapa sih? Anjing download di goblok. Respect apa? Ngeri banget. Sumpah anjing jangan sampai viral dah. Gila kebot. Ini beneran Pedro Pascal nonton sini Bang Eja?
Double kill!
Yes! Anjing jomong!
Like especially the clips that we on Instagram
and
YouTube Shorts, bro.
Ini video siapa nih BTW?
Those punching videos. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just Acorn. I was genuinely curious on what this guy does because I only saw one clip. And I decided, let's see what this guy does.
Gua no offense ya, cuman kalau gua ya hati-hati aja guys viral ya. Nah ini enak nih. Gua kurang suka jomok, goblok. Ya Bang Ejo kalau viral bagus lah, asalkan jangan gue yang viral anjing. Ya. Absen men, sorry udah ada istri sekarang gak bisa lihat channel lu lagi. Katanya ngomong kasar terus. Sorry ya buat istrinya Imu Yono. Cuman emang kayak gini. Ibe Universe.
Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Ya gimana ya
bottom
emang?
Tower needs some help. Dire's bottom tower always did get short shrift. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
Kayak pernah deh.
Dire's bottom barracks have fallen.
Aman. Aman oke. Masih oke. Gila. Kutemo, geng. Kutemo ya, teman-teman ya. Gua nggak mendengar kata-kata yang aneh ya. Arigato Indonesia, teman-teman ya. Arigato, gua kurang suka, guys. Nggak tahu ini siapa yang nyanyi, VTuber mana. Gua kurang suka lagunya ya. Gak jelas anjing. Liriknya gak masuk akal, suaranya pun biasa aja. Teman-teman sorry banget ya. Gue dengan VTuber guys, cuma yang tadi gue kurang demen. Arigato Indonesia nyet. Negara kita prioritas, ya ntar lagi merdeka loh. Bentar lagi 17-an adik-adik. Gimana? Ngerayainnya nih. Ya.
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
Emang di sini sering berkata kasar, bener Ibu Yono. Apa? Jadi kita kan tadi udah goblok, kan tadi lu
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
Iya, apa? Emang stream gua itu gak cocok nonton di ruangan tengah bersama keluarga, bersama anak emang gak cocok. Jadi ya teman-teman ya, keren Walrus Kick guys. Walrus Kick itu kayak salah satu spell yang bisa bikin comeback anjir. Apalagi kalau di high ground nge-defend ya. Lu bayangin lagi nge-defend high ground, musuhnya naik kayak tendang ke belakang, keren. Gua dulu suka main Tuskar guys. Ya teman-teman ya. Masih belum mulai guys. Bangke jadi pengen main Dota gini, pengen finding pakai semur anjing goblok. Sekarang gua bawaannya kalau nganggur pengen main anjing. Cuman kayak kalau main takutnya udah mulai bangke. Gak tau sampai kapan. Gak tahu ini kayak ngaret sampai kapan gitu. Bisa jadi kalau gua main 5 menit udah mulai gitu ya. Akun asli gak akan bukan konten buat publik ya teman-teman ya. Berapa persen BTW? Anjing 9% doang, goblok masih jauh. Nah, jangan sisi. Tragedi 2025 nih. Di 2025 cok. Insiden. Udah insiden ya. Di situ gue memutuskan buat gak main Dota lagi anjing.
We slip into shadow.
Pas lagi. Ya berapa gue main? 5 PN. 5 sleep. Lagunya enak ya, teman-teman ya. Ya guys, sejak waktu kita lagi ngobrol ya. Waalaikumsalam dari
Killing spree! Double kill!
gara-gara
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Cukuplah sudah. Thank you by the way, I appreciate it cuy. Gak tau kenapa ya energi yang gue punya di awal stream tiba-tiba nipis aja. Gue gak tau guys kalau gue bisa maraton 3 menit atau enggak sih. Dan anggap aja 3 menit 3 game 9 game sih, bisa 10 jam streaming.
Yes, Radiant fortified their structures. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Stop dulu aja lah guys, kadang gue kalau ada sesuatu ya. Butuh udah teman lagu enak ya teman-teman ya.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen.
Bangsat. Kenapa sih masih kayak gini ya? Ini kapan jahitannya jahitannya beres ya anjing ya. Lagu apa lagi ya? Butuh lagu yang rada nendang dikit sih anjing. Lagu yang nendang dikit teman-teman. Ya, lagu itu deh lagu dumet. Ada betul dumet gak? By the way gue udah lama sih gak denger lagu Avenged anjing. Avenged deh ya. Gue geser muka gue geser anjing gue ya. Udah lama gak ada lagu ini guys, coba guys. Victim. Pepsi Man gak ada Pepsi Man ya, gak ada ya. Gak akan lagi gua main Pepsi Man anjing. Sampai kapanpun guys. Lagian ngaret lama banget cok. Guys ngaret sejam lu GOTF anjing. Lu TI bro. Wah, produksinya jelek banget, anjang. Gak pernah Jing ada selama ini.
Rp10.000 dari Grandos
Apa Grandos?
Men Rekonis di grup apa?
Thank you very much ya. Tereng. Sumpah geng, Chinese production cok. Ya sebenarnya gak ngaruh gak sih kalau Chinese-nya mah, yang penting kayak PGL aja PGL ya. Ngaruh bisa sejam gimana caranya anjing, the fuck. Lu ngapain aja bang? Kenapa gua berani live di saat lobbynya belum mulai? Gara-gara gua tahu ini TI gitu. Kalau TI kayak gua ngira kayak ya udah bakal aman guys. Cuman ternyata ya kayak gini, ini apalagi kayak gak bener nih anjing. Bener gak nih?
Kolab Dayak itu bukan apa itu tatonya? No, kena timpa.
Gabi.
Kena timpa,
Gabi. Ini suara apa BTW? Lah, suara...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ini yang ngirim si Dayat anjing kesan.
Roshan's down.
Immortality.
I touched an Aegis once. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jangan ketawa. Gak boleh. Gak boleh. Wah kacau Gaby cok. Berani banget.
Kacau.
Gak boleh kayak gitu. Gak boleh dicengin. Wah. Gabo. Wah. Gak ada yang bener Jing, VTuber Jing, yang satu. Gak bener. Gak usah. Gak boleh. Yang satu ngetawain, yang satu nimpa. Hei, gak boleh. Masih dilanjutin loh, astagfirullahaladzim. Gak boleh teman-teman ya, gak boleh guys. Respect habaib, itu bukan lawakan anjing. Tapi Gabi lucu juga ya, rambut pendek ya. Pantas Dayat suka Dayat ya. Bagus aja modelnya, kayak fresh gitu anjir. Naga kepala putih, ya teman-teman ya. Lucu. Ada tatonya juga tadi ya, gue lihat ya. Kalian aja nggak ini dong, dipikir-pikir. Nah, siapa lagi?
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
Wes Sensei, telepon ada tuh. Wes Sensei.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower just went down. Radiant's top tower
Tuh Wes
deserves
Sensei
just
diajak
as much
berangkat
help
bareng
as
tuh Wes
bottom.
Sensei. Ya sama Adel tuh. Tapi bener-bener kapan tatoan, planning buat ini enak. Ini yang buat. Ini enak. Thank you dari keyboard Kogite. Sementara, kecil dikit ya.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oke. Lagu siapa guys?
Vanish.
Dominate. Muka lu yang rusak anjing ya. Ini loh. Oh, barang suara.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh alah, tentang
Radiant's top
sementara
barracks have
guys.
fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Dire now has mega creeps.
Emang semua hal itu hanya sementara ya, nggak ada yang abadi emang. Spesifiknya ngomongin hubungan guys kalau ini ya. Tapi emang kalau kita lagi honeymoon phase, kita ngerasa kayak hubungan tuh bakal selamanya gitu loh. Cuman kita nggak pernah tahu guys ke depannya kayak gimana. Jadi ya.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Bara suara GG cok. Ya. Staycation di Mon. Emang iya. Iya kan?
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
bener ya, mata gue jadi gatel cok.
Radiant's ancient is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Ganti oli apa? Ganti oli goblok. Iya bukan nominal, gue
Double kill. Radiant's ancient is under attack. Dire victory.
Gak ada yang nangis anjing, apa gue beneran gatal goblok. Gue gak pernah projecting sekarang, emang lagu enak anjing. Ya emang lagu enak cok. Satu jam turbo, turbo bisa lama loh sumpah. Turbo tuh bisa lama, lebih lama dari match aslinya cok. Mending free talk dulu aja dah, biar chilling. Makasih ya, by the way dari keyboard Logitech, pemain baru keyboard Logitech geng, thank you ya. Apa denger lagu slow lagi? Thank you by the way persetia. Bara suara tuh yang nyanyi itu kan? Menananana kan menananana. Yap. Masih. Guys, ini bukan geng, ini gak ada guys, ini gak ada ya. Woi! Gak ada geng, gak boleh gacor geng. Gak ada main manja. Wah, tolol banget aja.
Gak apa-apa.
Hah?
Paling disuruh nonton New Jeans.
Kok gak apa-apa?
Gacor.
Gak ada.
Appreciated brother. Buset.
Itu zaman dulu guys. Lagian kenapa orang dapat video ini goblok? Video gembot. Kenapa video gembot? Gak jelas anjing.
Cowok. Hai cowok. Halo cowok. Ini ada homeless guys, usir. Apa kita pungut ya?
Lucu banget ya. Keren VTuber yang tadi, keren. Main apa tadi ya? Ya. Personalitinya kayaknya bagus VTuber yang tadi. Kayaknya ya. Belum ada yang mulai kah guys? Belum anjing. What the anjing sumpah parah banget. Ini parah sih geng. Ini sejam lebih loh guys. Ini parah guys. Ini parah banget anjing. Ini kayak gila anjing. Belum ada yang mulai cow. What the fuck. Gila banget. Belum. Organizer goblok. Anjing ya. Ngaret bisa sejam kayak, ya gua ngerti day one. Ada info delaynya kenapa gak? Gak ada sih. Coba di sini kita lihat ya. Paling komen-komen ngehujat kalau di sini anjing. The game was cancelled. Create wanted the triangle. Stay in Hague Duterte. Did they say what the delay is, or is it a typical Chinese tournament? Almost done rewatching Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. Ada yang bahasa Arab lagi. I guess this TI is an endurance challenge. They make the play. Satu ending dengan yang kita pilih ya. Gak boleh guys, gak boleh geng, itu. Lah ini mah. Jujur jatuh kepada Habaib jadi.
Tolol itu timpanya juga terlalu rapi anjing.
Gak.
Goblok ke Kaicu.
Thank you pada persia. Gak. Oke. Lo pikir gua gak tahu cena? Gua tahu ini media share cena. Anjing. Gua veteran di sini cena ya. Bangke, gua tahu nih di tengah-tengah ada apa nih. Shut the fuck up. Awalnya emang pinggai. Ya gua veteran guys ya. LGD main sekarang harusnya, semuanya sekarang mainnya. Cuman ya itu. Apa namanya mereka delay semua, jadi gak ada yang mulai. Tapi absen boleh deh ya. Lihat nih abis ini ya. Gak jelas. Gua masih mending denger pinggai guys daripada ini, lihat nih ya, lagi nih. Iya kan? Presiden baik, Menteri Agamanya baik, Korinya baik, Istananya juga baik. Ini apa gak jelas banget ya guys? Apa coba lihat. Respect habaib guys, respect guys. Gak nyambung juga beatnya cok. No ya, gak boleh guys. Thank you by the way percia, gak boleh guys.
Gua akan ngomong.
Ini apa lagi?
Bandung gua akan bikin konten, gua bikin homeless ya. Gembel Cibiru ditunggu. Gembel
apa lagi bentar?
Gembel Dayu Kolot
kok
ditunggu. Sok.
Bang, aku mau bikin buka cabang di Jakarta. Aku mau franchise. Bang, aku mau franchise bang. Aku mau franchise ya buat di Jakarta. Bang Reza.
Thank you by the way percia, gak ada yang bener gini cok gak ada yang bener gini, goblok. Yang satu mau gebukin homeless, yang satu itu video foto siapa gak tahu anjing. Apa sih cok, gak ada guys, gak boleh teman-teman ya, gak boleh guys, gak boleh ya nono ya, gak boleh ya. Gak ada goblok ya, gak ada selera anjing. Udah denger lagu dulu, lagu enak dulu guys sambil baca komen ya. Ben Tailung for this. Gak boleh. Emang iya Gibel mau gebukin 100 up, anjing tolol banget. Emang iya si kontol itu goblok anjing Gibel ya. Banyak fans Thompson di sini, Cok. Talent QOP 20 ngambil Stream of Pain Damage, 25 ngambil Blink cooldown. Hah?
Sorry Matt, delay guys.
Real PGL?
Terrorism in West Sorban side we need to pay royalty so we can continue the event. The Animal.
Shut the fuck up retard. Anjing apa sih cok kalau PGL anjing entot. Gak mungkin anjing PGL. Siapa cok pria in white? Goblok lu. Your England sobet fucker. Udah mulai gigi lu gemuk anjing, mana? Udah mulai nih. Emang udah draft serius? Mana anjing? Muka lu katai ya. Lah, Falcon LGD udah draft BTW. Nikma Galaxy belum guys, Nikma Galaxy guys. Lah ini sih Ki beneran Ki. Ki siapa ini Jing? Pagi-pagi gini, apaan nih BTW? Depak? Wah anjing tuh. Goblok banget Jing, gak boleh geng, gak tolong banget. Tolong juga. Goblok banget, anjing tolong, hati-hati sebagai goblok. Hati-hati guys, sebentar. Bentar, gue coba ngecek ini guys. Gue mau coba ngecek watch in game, coba ngecek aja. Gue gak akan, oh kita lihat delay gak ya? Gak ada yang lucu ya. Astaga, gak ada yang lucu guys ya. Jontor absen.
Moto Arena.
Hah?
Yes. Amatsuka Moe.
Yes.
Aizawa Minami.
Yes.
Apa nih masih yes? Apa geng?
Yes.
Takahashi Shoko.
Oh dia ditanya kayak dia suka nggak sama artis ini ya? Suka, oke suka yes. Suka.
Hanasawa Mia.
Suka.
Yagi Nana.
Yes, oke.
Tsukasa. Hatano Yui. Uehara.
Dia jadi itu guys, kayak lagi-lagi orang yang emang, ya lu bayangin guys, gimana gua gak nembak kalau UMKM aja gak boleh nge-watch, goblok. Organizer goblok. Anjing, gak boleh nih gua nih nonton in-game nih. Ya elah, gua sontok lu, gua nembak, gua gak peduli. Anjing, hanya nembak gua jing. Gimana coba ya teman-teman, TI loh ini loh, di gatekeep loh goblok. Ditahan gini jing, buset. Jangan bilang-bilang ya. Kita nembak jangan bilang-bilang ya. Jangan guys, jangan bilang-bilang ya. Jangan itu ya, jangan cepu ya. Sabar-sabar, gua nembak anjing. Gak nembak goblok. Udah gila lu, gua gak nonton TI jing, setan. Tapi jangan cepu ya. Janji ya. Oke, bentar, sabar. Wait a minute, bentar. Gue pindahin dulu page ke sini. Lah, emang belum mulai? Bentar, coba Falcon LGD. Tadi Falcon LGD udah draft kan? Lah. Emang gak bisa anjing. Anjing sumpah, parah banget, Cok. Parah banget. Man, Red edit. Apa sih, jelek banget Grandos editan lu, sampah ngentot. Udah sih mending kayak lu. Gak boleh. Terus tolol banget goblok. Woi. Goblok banget anjing, Cok. Hati-hati anjing, itu parah banget, Cok. Hati-hati. Jelek, sampah editan lu, jing. Ngapain sih orang-orang mau kayak Jelapa tuh biar apa sih anjing? Kenapa Jelapa tuh jadi role model gitu loh, goblok. Gak jelas, cok. Sabar guys, dari officialnya belum draft ya. Jadi, ini apa nih? Ah, Juyo. Gak bener nih anjing. Petamburan tuh ada bacaan tuh, lihat tuh. Apa coba nih anjing? Hah? Ini bukan gua, mana ada anjing. Mana ada goblok. Gak jelas. Apa sih? Sabar guys. Anjing beneran gak bisa dong. What the fuck, jahat banget jing. Jahat banget, sumpah. Sumpah PGL jahat banget anjing. TI cok, gak bisa di-watch cok. Goblok di in-game anjing. Ih, parah banget. Korporat. Iya nembak. Cuman belum mulai guys. Tuh. Cuman kayak, kalau sampai Ria anjing, the fuck. What the hell? Liket manja cok. Udah gue pindahin lo padahal lo. What the fuck? Liket manja. Sabar. Jing, blunder cok. Untung bukan yang lain yang ke leak ya teman-teman ya. Sabar guys. Gue klik ini. Oke. Saldo gue kelihatan tadi 100 juta kelihatan 5M. Waduh. Iya sebenarnya gue pura-pura doang, geng. Kayak gak punya uang gitu-gitu teman-teman ya. Mau penpat media share jangan dong ya. Bentar, mana sih? Nikma Galaxy Air. Please, jangan error lagi, please. Hop, boom. Nah, tuh. Masih kayak gini, anjing. Lihat tuh. Belum ada draftnya, cok. Bangsat, kalau gue punya duit 5M, gue bakal beli rumah di Sumarekon. Harganya 2,5 tuh, i4 Grande. Terus gue beli BMW 1M. Sisa, berarti berapa, geng? Sisa 1,5M. Kan 5M ya? Sisa 1,5M. Ngapain 1,5M ya? Gak tau udah gue ngapain jing. Udah cok, impian gue tercapai semua jing. Ngentot. Oh, tapi belinya jangan yang Ivora Grande berarti. Belinya yang harga 3M. Yang di Sumarekon. Yang Gehenna apa-apa gitu. Genova. Bisa BMW ya teman-teman ya. BMW 1M. BMW terbaru guys. Langsung jing. Langsung gue bikin dating apps guys di Tinder. Tapi gue gak masukin foto gue. Gue masukin mobil gue sama rumah gue anjing. Semuanya cok. Ya. Kira-kira bakal dapat match gak nyet? Menurut kalian nih, jujur nih, ya. Udah survei rumah dilihat-lihat. Kalau Sumarekon emang bukan survei, emang udah sering lihat aja. Muncul iklan mulu. Kan itu kayak sebagai, apalagi nih, kemarin badai itu di Shanghai banjir tempat TI-nya. Oke. The strongest storm so far this year made landfall in eastern China on Sunday. Medicine of Shanghai recorded more than. Beneran kacok? Beneran anjing. Media share bener geng. Coba baca. Realizing they are not smooth, you're just old. Gue kepikiran kayak gitu coba. Ada kepikiran kayak gitu cok. Gue kadang-kadang kepikiran kayak. Kalau gue biasanya main core. Kalau gue main core terus landingnya susah. Ini gara-gara musuhnya smurf apa gue yang udah cupu gitu. Soalnya kalau dulu guys, Not even close yo, gue main di Divine. Pokoknya gue main di Immortal Polos aja kayak gue di 30-0 anjing kalau zaman dulu. Gak akan ada apa lagi nih?
Rp10.000 dari Bagas. Buk, ada piring?
Thank you, percaya. Apa? Piring. Ada. Rasanya dia emang gak niat ngirim aja kayaknya ya. Apa tadi? Gue ngomong apa tadi? Gue lupa. Aduh, gue lupa ngomong apa. Oh iya, pas semur teman-teman ya. Masih belum mulai draftnya, goblok. Kenapa pengen lagi gak di draftin, goblok? Falcon main apa nih, Falcon nih? Kita lihat Falcon dulu deh. Falcon LGD guys. Kita lihat nih ngintip. Tapi gue gak takut kalau ngintip kayak gini guys. Soalnya kan layout draftnya, overlaynya bisa kena ke detect langsung tuh. Ini enak nih. Lah, ini kayak lagunya. Sumpah Depok Boys. Intronya kayak lagu itu anjing. Siapa sih? Post Malone? Ternyata bukan. Sabar ya, gue agak berani guys kalau layoutnya bentar. Ini enak geng. Ini bener deh. Iya, Sunflower iya. Intronya mirip suara UATR. Iya kan, mirip kan? Ini siapa anjing? Tadi gue gak baca, bangke. Gue dulu 2018 Crusader gak ada yang bisa ngalahin gue. Terus sekarang sabar sama ayahnya. Please, ya. Saya tuh pada gak bilang rusak meta gara-gara takut gue crash out kemarin kali. Padahal aman aja geng, sumpah. Aman. Bacotin aja Depok. No more crash out by me, ya. White Chorus. Enggak kok, tadi banyak yang bilang rusak meta juga kok Depok Boys tadi. Men, jujur setup DTVI keren banget, ada kamera yang ikut. Maksudnya kamera yang ikut gimana? Cena, gak ngerti gue. Mulai sekarang gak ada crash out guys. Dan kalau misalnya dia muncul lagi bakal gua skip. Terus gua move on. Iya. Ini beneran. Cuman tahu-tahu di kameranya gerak sendiri, kamera Yudi maksudnya. Itu mah yang mahal anjing. Oh, White Chorus, oke. Gua gak pernah denger tapi itu mah udah lama guys. Yudi punya kamera itu mahal anjing itu. Thompson Snapfire anjing ini. Opsbot mahal ya? Ya itu mah udah lama cena. Gua tuh ada kepikiran kan pengen upgrade kamera geng dan isinya Sony. Cuman gua takut kayak muka gua makin penyok anjing, makanya gak jadi. Ya udahlah yang kayak gini aja gitu. Gak pede gua coba malah kamera makin bagus. Asalnya mau beli mirrorless tuh gua tuh. Ini enak cok, sumpah enak. Gua dengar dari anak B2F Oxford itu bisa tukeran konten, gimana maksudnya gak ngerti gua. Oh, Thompson Wind Ranger cok, gelo. Buat lawan Huskar ya, Wind Ranger. Karep duit buat Civic, mana ada anjing. Gua bakal beli Civic kalau gua udah punya rumah, goblok. Gak akan gua beli mobil belum punya rumah anjing, ya. Sekarang enjoy aja dengan motor, teman-teman ya. Motor pun udah enak kok. Cuman suatu saat gua pengen ngerasain aja, jing. Jalan-jalan malam di Bandung pakai mobil denger lagu sendirian. Serius, IRL bentar. Walah endorse. Makasih Depok Boys ya, BTW lagunya enak sumpah. Thank you very much ya, cozy banget anjing. Predik Falcon LGD, maksud gua kalau Thompson gak on fire udah pasti menang Falcon. Cuman ya, Thompson dia...
After Perang Dunia 2 deh.
Apa deh?
Jadi saya berjualan produk kebutuhan rumah tangga seperti sabun, kopi,
Oke. benci ya gue gak. Ya, oke, aman aja absen Dayat ya. Itu gue lihat di thumbnail. Emang itu benar rare Pokemon, Jing? Tolol banget, Jing, sumpah. Bener thumbnail kayak gitu, geng ya. IRL belajar, masa iya enggak? Gue malu anjing kalau IRL belajar mobil mah, Cok. Kayaknya kalau gue misalnya suatu saat, guys. Amin, suatu saat ya. Misalnya cita-cita gue beli mobil, emang bakal gue share mobil gue, geng. Kalau rumah kan gue udah janji tuh, bakal kayak infoin kalian. Ya kalian juga bakal tahu kalau gue punya rumah ya. Karena kan backgroundnya beda. Cuma kan kalau mobil bisa jadi privasi juga. Gak bisa kayak gak akan gue upload gitu-gitu. Bisa disembunyikan ya teman-teman ya. Nunggu Adit gue kalau ketemu Adit, anjing sumpah, Cok. Gak akan lagi anjing ya, ngetot ya. Ini apa lagi nih? Non. Gak boleh, jangan kayak gitu ya. Jangan kayak gitu ya. Kenapa lu ngumpetnya sekarang, Non? Dari tadi kemana? Astagfirullahaladzim. Enggak, masih media share beres baru ngumpet gimana? Ini kurang nih. Kacau ya. Gak boleh guys, gak boleh teman-teman ya. Respect guys. By the way ini belum mulai gimana sih, Cok? Matchnya Emon anjing. Falcon dulu ya, kalau Falcon mulai duluan guys. Nah. Kita ini dulu ya teman-teman ya. Kalau misalnya Nikma udah mulai, kabarin gua guys. Cuman sebentar, tapi jangan cepu ya. Janji jangan cepu ya. Kalau misalnya kena, oke guys. Kalau misalnya worst skenario, gua kena strike sekali, berarti kita gak akan nobar TI lagi sampai udahan. Fakta banget ya. Damn bro. Ya mau gimana anjing, in-game gak bisa di-watch, Cok. Dan live ini bakal gua delete teman-teman udah pasti. Jing, parah banget, Cok. Parah banget, Jing. TI gak bisa di-watch, Cok. Parah banget, Cok. Anjing, parah banget, Cok. Parah banget. Ya. Camp player gak apa lah anjing. Gak apa lah ya. Nunggu diundang Bang Yudi. Gak enak, jangan kayak gitu lah. Kesannya kayak gue kesana cuman gara-gara gue gak bisa nobar anjing. Kayak gue ya udah bakal move on dari TI dan gue bakal live malam buat ngasih konten lain. Ya udah. Ya teman-teman ya. Emang camp player gak usah guys. Timpa pakai gue aja, serius. Gini aja. Camp gue kecil banget anjing. Haji Thompson sabar. Kesini dulu. Sabar. Nah ini aja nih, player ini aja nih ya. Nah gini aja teman-teman ya. Cari aman guys, jangan greedy guys ya. Itu juga player tuh ya. Gue bingung mau nonton mana sampai buka banyak tab. Iya emang seru-seru, Cok. Ini juga LGD Falcon sebenarnya udah pasti menang Falcon, cuman gara-gara top zone aja. Dan kita nggak tahu seberapa spesial top zone sekarang. Menurut gue top zone itu bukan player yang bisa jago di tim manapun guys, menurut gue pribadi ya. Masih ada aja ngentot. Ini bukan John Cena bro. Ini Habaib. Astagfirullahaladzim. Gak boleh teman-teman, gak boleh guys. Ya gimana benci ya. Suara casternya kecilin dikit aja kali ya. Kecilin guys. Aman kecilin dikit ya, sabar. Kualitasnya udah 1080 kan. Oh 1000, anjir ada 2K juga. 1440 bisa gak ya? Maksud gue kayak internet gue 300 Mbps sih. Logikanya kayak gue bisa stream 2K. Ya pasti gue bisa nonton stream 2K juga gitu. Karena cepet banget geng. Upload downloadnya sebanding guys. Oke, Ammar coba di pressure aja. Crit sekarang next target. Masih aman. Menurut gue top zone itu player yang temen-temennya tuh harus ngerti karakter dia. Baru dia potensialnya bisa keluar semua gitu. Menurut gue ya. Dan kita juga udah lama gak lihat dia turnamen. Jadi ya kita lihat aja top zone seberapa strong guys. Pakai WR nih. Match up lawan Huskar bisa ngimbangin atau bahkan menang ya. Ini apa lagi nih?
Rp10.000 dari F.
Apa F?
Susah sih sejago-jagonya Thompson pun otaknya dulu ada di notail.
Sok tahu lu ya, itu lu bener F. Nyawer bener lu. Iya maksud gue ya itu. Kayak OG itu punya sistem yang bikin star playernya itu bisa main dengan kayak gameplay aneh mereka gitu. Kayak Thompson zaman dulu kan lu tahu sendiri unik banget. Ini apalagi nih? Sales MNC gua... Gak ada, ini bukan sales. Lu ngapain tiba-tiba ngirim suara ini, Dayat? Goblok. Apa hubungannya, anjing? Oke, bot lane dikocok aja. Whisper coba dihajar, guys. Kita lihat Frostbite dipakai, granat dikeluarin. Whisper, dia bakal mati. Enggak sih, menurut gue udah pasti menang Radiant Falcon, guys, ya. 2-0. Ya. Menurut gue tim yang jago itu, leader yang jago, buset. Pakai XP gini, bro.
Rp50.000
Rasain lu, Kim Cil.
Pemerintah ajak begini cerminan pejabat.
Mau mediasi lu ya, Cil ya.
Bawahnya ngikut.
Thank you, by the way, Cil, 40.000 ya. Ripan jangan, Cil. Ripan jangan, Cil. Ini tuh yang. Gak jelas aja. Ripan jangan, Cil. Mau dari Ripan gak, Cil? Takutnya dia emang mau ngomong doang. Cuman emang gak mungkin sih. Biasanya dia media share, teman-teman ya. Thank you, by the way, ya. Rasain tuh XP kepake ya, anjing. Top lane tuh, guys. Cuma, guys. By the way, ini bukan game Phantom Lancer gak sih, anjing? Menurut gua kayak semua hero di sini bisa ngelawan Phantom Lancer. Bahkan Huskar. Kayak bahkan pos 5-nya juga bisa gitu. Pakai freezing field ya, teman-teman ya. Mute aja, men. Takutnya gak cair tuh AdSense. Gua nggak pernah dapat AdSense, by the way. AdSense gue cuma dari membership, guys. Thank you, by the way, ya. Tidak pernah ada sejarahnya stream ini ada AdSense, teman-teman ya. Kim Cilnya gak mau ripan. Ya udah, Cil ya. Makasih, Cil ya. Jangan bilang dia lagi nyari berita lagi yang lain. Goblok dia. Setan. Kiri atas. Yang mana? Ini kiri atas, Cok. Gak ada apa-apa. Kayaknya kiri atas. Ini maksudnya. Aman gak sih? Oke, beras sudah penuh. Alhamdulillah. Lumayan, geng. AdSense dari membership lumayan, geng. Member gue lumayan banyak loh. Ternyata loh, ya lumayan bagi gue gitu. Alhamdulillah. UMR Bandung berapa sih, guys? UMR Bandung, guys? Topson di mid lane kita lihat. Level 4 dia. Dia punya 3 deny. Marinya tetap menang ya, 6 deny dia. Oke. Ya, Operaty AI mana anjing? Operaty AI, Cok? Kagak ada. 5 juta 4,7 UMR Bandung. Oke. Absen men Kerhudang. Welcome Pak Ikun. UMR ya teman-teman ya. Gak ada anjing, mana guys? Atas mana? Aman, mana sih? Overlay TI. Ini emang gitu, apa namanya, kayak overlay buat khusus TI. Ini guys.
Knowing that he was going to be going against Falcons here in this first game against Marine, but if they leave the Huskar in, he's going to pick the Huskar. Thompson's preparation has probably gone beyond just I'm picking Wind Ranger. He's got something exactly in mind for this scenario that any mid in this situation would have known that they were going to be in.
Udah gini aja dah anjing. Bangsa dah gini aja dah anjing. Top lane Bushwhack dipakai, Ammar kita lihat guys, granat dipakai. Coba dihajar, dia punya Lotus Healing sama Magic Wand, aman aja. Dia tahu apa yang dia lakuin ya. Aman aja cuy. Oke, yang mau gimana guys? In gamenya gak bisa gua watch, Cok. Masa iya gua gak bisa nobar TI guys? Emang gak boleh gua nonton TI di in game, gak boleh kah guys? Oke, Spirit Lens dipakai, Ammar. Ada power shot tapi Lotus Healing dipakai. Masih bisa kabur, pas banget ini dipakai, Cok. Timingnya ya. No blunder by Ammar. Di mid lane Thompson walaupun pakai hero counter tetap kalah sih. Emang ya Huskar tetap kuat emang ya. DTVI nanti lu via Discord apa datang kayak ucing di itu Discord aja sih, nggak akan datang ya. Cuman sematch doang lagian guys. Satu match doang mah ya udah sih ya. Kemarin di Tangerang penimpa diancam penjara 6 bulan. Wind Ranger mid anjing. Coba power ke atas, Cok, ya. Ini apa lagi nih?
Rp10.000 dari Vicarius.
Vicarius.
Restart Dota man. GW dah bisa nonton Nikma versus.
Emang iya udah bisa restart Dota. Ntar gua coba restart deh. Tapi BTW ini gak ada yang mau nonton Nikma guys. Kan udah gua bilang. Oh masih drafting anjing. Sumpah gak ada yang nge-infoin goblok. Cek aing mah infoin aing goblok. Kita mau nonton Emon guys. Ntar dibilang benci Emon lagi gua. Ya. Thompson udah pasti kalah juga gitu. Oke, kita lihat Skitter. Masih aman aja dia mau beli pass boot sama Raindrop ya. Nigma lawan Emon seru guys. Ntar pas udah beres deh. Tunggu. Lagian kayak udah pasti menang Iron Wing, Emon ya. Oke, snowball dipakai. Snaking, Bushwhack dia bakal mati guys ya. Iron Wing biar kayak singkatannya kayak one way gitu ya. 1W, IEW gitu. Ya. Nigma itu tim yang ditakdirkan gak akan juara apapun, Cana. Maksud gue kayak gue respect Sumail. Najis, anjing! Kenapa tiba-tiba lu nyawer itu, Why? Wah, anjing. Wah, anjing, tolong banget, Cok. Hati-hati, Cok. Wah, hati-hati, tolong banget, goblok banget. Apresiasi donasi cuman hati-hati, 3 pria hebatnya kok gitu, ngeri banget jing. Power shot gak kena. Cuman top zone with the rotation guys, one more hit. Topias, gila rotasinya jing. Masih tajam ya di Topias ya. Gak ada guys, hati-hati. Ada penimpa di penjara anjing ya. 6 bulan goblok, 6 bulan di penjara sih lumayan loh, sumpah loh. Ya. Kenapa tiba-tiba kayak gitu? Coba itu video siapa, Cok? Ya. Gak jadi main goblok lagi, rasain. Ya. Suatu saat kamu bakal merasakan kalau punya istri dan anak, wahai Emen yang terhormat. Ngumpat. Ya, apalagi nih. Hei! Hah? Rasain lu salah timestamp ya, anjing ya. Bangsat. Men, gue bikin thumbnail khusus TI sebenarnya, tapi kenapa Fosdil? Mana coba thumbnail buat TI? Gue sekarang belum nyari editor baru guys, gue akuin guys, sumpah kayak lagi gak ada Yasuo guys. Ada logo betting gak ada. Emang iya ada? Gak ada. Ya. Mau gue buat offline buat nimpa TI gak? Offline kayak gimana? Iya kalau geng, gue tuh takut geng, kalian takutnya gue kayak dituduh menzolimi gitu loh. Yang semenjak gue bikin event thumbnail itu cowok kayak ntar kayak menzolimi artis dan lain-lain. Pokoknya kalau kalian gak ada waktu gak usah lah. Cuman kalau kalian mau dan fun kayak kemauan sendiri ya bebas gue mah ya teman-teman ya. Apalagi nih? Apa nih Ki?
Dekat.
Dean, kenapa Dean?
Motor mana tuh?
Hah? Astagfirullahaladzim. Dean kenapa ketawa?
Jangan loncat goblok.
Gak ada yang...
Bener juga.
Gak ada yang lucu. Hey! Tolong.
Apa sih, Mat?
Kenapa sih orang-orang kayak gini ya sekarang ya? Ini kayak udah... Gak boleh Dean, gak boleh.
Diancam lapor polisi.
Nah, nyawer lagi si anjing. Itu berarti ya. Pemerintah anjing. Bawahnya kayak gitu, apalagi atasnya kayak konten.
Pasang bendera merah putih. Nah, ada video viral pas camat datangin tukang cukur rambut buat ngingetin pasang bendera. Mungkin karena faktor biaya, si tukang cukur ini minta ke camat biar dibelikan bendera. Tapi camat malah nyuruh rakyatnya beli pakai uang pribadi.
Besok pasang ya. Beli dong, masa-masa.
Karena merasa keberatan dipaksa beli pakai uang sendiri, si tukang cukur ini mungkin dia ngerasa belum merdeka. Nggak lama setelah camat pergi, ada orang dari kecamatan yang malah marahin dan ngancam mau laporin dia ke polisi. Katanya nggak menghargai camat dan dianggap pengkhianat karena bilang Indonesia belum merdeka.
Emang kata situ belum merdeka? Belum. Alasan nggak belum merdeka apa? Alasannya? Ayo sok. Alasannya apa? Iya harus. Ini harus dipublikasikan. Kami dari kecamatan loh. Abang nggak menghargai Ibu Camat tadi. Ini ada dasar perintah dari Bupati. Abang tadi bilang nggak belum merdeka. Apa yang abang bikinkan belum merdeka negara ini? Coba ngomong. Silakan. Bang, ngomong.
Gue jadi inget pas Mama Susi dimarahin, Jo. Kayak gitu persis ngomongnya, Jing. Ngomong kayak ngegas gitu.
Ngomong. Alasannya apa tadi? Abang belum merdeka. Alasannya dulu.
Cikimi.
Iya, alasannya dulu tadi belum merdeka. Saya penasaran. Hei. Ngomongnya belum merdeka apa ini harus dilaporkan soalnya. Alasannya apa? Belum merdeka. Abang nggak menghargai Ibu Camat loh tadi. Kata dia belum merdeka, Pak Sek.
The fuck? Anjing, kasihan aja. Ini masih aja Yosuo ngentot. Anjing lu dayat. Bangsat, gua gak tahu, Cok, sumpah, geng. Itu wah anjing, gak tahu dah. Mudah-mudahan ya. Masih ada aja, jing. Yang dicukur bingung, yang dicukur kasihan, Cok. Jing, kasihan banget, Cok. Tapi bener, geng. Apa namanya?
Rp10.000 dari L.
Apa L?
Men GW mau nanya setelah One PC tamat lu mau ngapain?
Dalam arti ngapain apanya nih konteksnya nih? Kayak konten bahas manga lain ya? Gak akan sih, cuman One Piece cuy. Kalau misalnya One Piece tamat, gue gak akan bahas manga lagi mingguan udah. Jadi ya. Pas One Piece tamat, gue gak akan live 2 minggu kayaknya. Iya, last chapter nih, 2 minggu gue hiatus. Kayaknya ya, atau sebulan mungkin. Aduh, kasihan, Cok, kasihan, jing. Kayak di pressure banget, emang boleh kayak tadi ya? Emang boleh kayak tadi ya, teman-teman ya? By the way, itu guys, kalau kalian pengen tahu Mama Susi dibentaknya kayak gimana, tuh nada ngomongnya kayak gitu, persis banget demi apapun, geng. Makanya tadi kayak pas gue denger videonya, kayak gue langsung bener-bener kayak yang ngepresur, neriakin gitu loh, yang kayak, cing, gue kayak ingat lagi, Cok, sumpah gue pengen ketemu. Suatu saat gue pengen dipertemukan sama tetangga depan gue, jing, tapi jangan di sini ngentot, gue pecahin palanya kontol, binatang udah tua gue, jeng, jadi aja kesal goblok. Anjing lucil ya. Udah gua kirim men thumbnail di DC cuman agak mager aja ngedit. Sabar ntar gua cek ya. Bener gak anjing ya? Kirain jagoan dari mana tahunya. Aduh. Kesal banget, Cok. Wah anjing sumpah, Cok. Intimidasi ya. Kau WXC belum main WXC? Emang WXC belum sih masa? Men ini udah pasti LGD win. Sok tahu lu ya Kimberly Hime. Cikimi, gue punya rule di sini, Archon gak boleh ngepredik. Enggak, Cikimi gue respect lu. Oke, second shot dari top sound bagus banget guys. Fokus fire dipakai, Marin, dia sekarat. Oh, Marin, Amlet toggle-nya, what? Jing, top sound masih jago, Cok. What the fuck? Ya. Geng, top sound masih jago guys, anjing. Oke, Amar juga bakal mati ya di top lane. What the fuck? Prime Thompson anjing, sabar gue jadi pengen nonton ini. Sabar guys ya. King Jungle Busway dipakai crit. Coba dihajar juga, Spirit Lance dipakai, critnya dia bakal mati kah? Oh, iya dia bakal mati guys, gak sempat nge-kill Yumanya ya, granatnya gak cukup. Buy one man gua pecut, buset. Bentar Cikimi, buy one pecut tuh buy one apa Cikimi? Coba. Oh, bite dipakai bakal mati ya. Iya suwo. One wedding mah udah mulai. Bentar. Sabar. Soalnya kayak buy one apa guys, pecut-pecutan guys. Ini apa lagi nih ya. Mas Emen terhormat, mohon maaf kelakuan saya tempo hari, saya hilaf, semoga kesehatan saya bisa dimaafkan, sebelum Mas Emen keluarga lancar selalu, amin, terima kasih warga. Amin, makasih ya. Dimaafin ya. Tapi mulai sekarang kamu panggil aku yang terhormat terus kalau nyawer ya. Oke, bait dipakai. Kita lihat guys, Topias bakal coba dihajar, dia balik ngelawan. Fokus fire. Oh, disruption save, ngedodge sharpshooternya. Oke, kalau Thompson mati udah gak sih guys? Thompson udah mati nyet, anjing. Emon Cok. Emon gak sih? Emon lu, Thompson mati. Ya, gak ada kameranya, Cok. Fuck. Jing, kenapa banyak yang pick Huskar gini gak sih guys? Huskar mi, Cok. BZM sampai beli sepatu gitu, main shaker anjir. Ya. Nah, nembak ketahuan. Guys, gua nembak jangan bilang-bilang ya. Shh, jangan cepu ya. Soalnya aku nggak bisa nonton di in-game, guys. Terpaksa. Gimana aku mau kerja kalau gak bisa? Nggak delay aman, men. Gua gak tahu aman atau enggak jujur. Cuman gak bisa nonton in-game anjing. Gara-gara server Cina, Cok. By the way, kalau dari draftingnya Radiant mereka punya zero team fight, fokus ke single target, mentingin landing, terus snowball. Klasik draft Nigma. Iron Wing, mereka draftnya lebih balance, cuma landingnya gak terlalu kuat guys, team fightnya lebih strong. Jadi, kalau misalnya Nigma Galaxy bisa menangin lane-nya, snowball, 35 menit mereka bisa menang. Cuma kalau misalnya kayak di mid game imbang network, ya udah pasti kalah guys. Mereka gak punya team fight soalnya. Single target, physical damage. Kayak orang beli Solar Case juga udah tamat, Cok. Masih ada aja, Jing. Minggilin chamber yang mana Cena? Chambernya ada 2. Ya. Gak boleh guys. Respect habaib. Gak jelas cuy. Oke, boleh percaya. Kenapa Pure pakai Morphling masih bagus kah? Morphling tuh bagus guys. Soalnya itu bagus lawan LS. Kan lu bisa replikat LS kan, terus ngambil Rage, klasik lah. Match up Morphling sama LS maksud gua. Dan dengan pos 5 Undying, itu juga kayak bikin carry range open gitu ya. Cuman kalau gua kena strike sekali aja guys, kalau gua item sekali, gua gak bakal nobar TI lagi berarti. Kecuali kayak in game bisa di watch. Soalnya kayak ngeri juga, anjing gak worth it cow kalau sampai mengorbankan channel. Ini Koji dulu men. Tapi gua tinggal lagi ada meeting. Bilang aja lu gak mau dengerin lagu ini kontol. Lu pengen nyawer terus kayak ngerecokin orang aja. Lu gak guys. Oh iya juga play to ya. Iya benar channel kedua. Iya. Benar guys. Ini bagus. Iya. Gak boleh. Ya. Kenapa gak lihat stream in gamenya di DC kayak dulu men? Gak lihat stream in gamenya di DC. Gak tau kayak kurang aja Ki. Kayak kurang nendang. Gak boleh guys. Gak. Turunan Nabi, iya. Penyok. Iya dulu kayak gitu. Cuman sekarang kayak ribet lah udahlah. YOLO aja lah, YOLO gitu. Jadi kayak pundit ya dulu ya. Pundit. Gak. Ini mah gibel anjing, ini mah cok. Kalau editan absurd kayak gini sih gibel anjing. Cuman timpa doang goblok. Gak jelas.
Saya Prabowo Subianto.
Apa sih? Coba kayak keyboard juga ada gak jelas guys. Udah in apa kita lihat dulu ya. Ntar iya juga ya guys. Kalau misalnya channel ini kena strike sekali, gue bakal pindah nembak ke channel kedua guys ya. Kalau misalnya channel kedua kena strike 2 kali, baru gue stop. Jadi kayak ini sekali 1 nyawa, channel kedua 2 nyawa. Ya teman-teman ya, baru gue stop. Aman. Gue punya channel kedua, aman. Iya juga, nice ya. Gak jelas anjing apa sih. Review Edge Runner so far menurut gue Cyberpunk Edge Runner seru. Gue suka. Pacingnya cepet banget. Dan gue gak nyangka kayak animenya se-mature itu. Dan gue suka kayak jujur gue baper sama cewek yang rambut putih. Bukan maksudnya ya. Itu kayak. Siapa namanya? Kayak dia cegil gitu loh. Gue suka cegil aja. Rambut putih itu. Rambut putih pendek. Kayak voice aktornya bagus banget. Terus apa namanya? Ya, gue suka aja kayak cara pembawaan dia ya, teman-teman pembawaan dia ya. 2 bikin channel ketiga masih kena kick, pindah ke kick nggak mau anjing.